Hey everybody, I'm Lady Red and welcome to Lady Red's Tech Reviews, and I'm live tonight. I'm here to bring you some news. Since everybody gets in here, I will let loose with it. I tell you what, I'm still setting up. I got my tab, and tonight I do have some news. Um, da, 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 and I am waiting. There's one. All right, here we go. And I did not bring my glasses. I forgot my glasses. Oh, but I didn't bring my glasses. I forgot my glasses upstairs. So I'm a big dummy. If I miss your comments, if I miss your chat, I'm sorry. I didn't bring my glasses. CV Tech. Hey, CV Tech. Storm Chaser. Kenneth Marlin. Thanks so much. Y'all are awesome. All right. I'm going to go ahead and drop this in here. I made my first grown up furniture payment today. So tips are welcome. All right, so I do have some news for y'all today. I've been talking about this all day. I've been hitting around it in the Discord. So give me just a second, and I'm gonna throw this in there, and we're gonna get into it because I have done some little bit of research, and I'm ready to tell y'all what I found because you might be surprised as I am. Because today, well, also what I did today, I ordered my Moto X Pure, and that is my link for my tip jar. I ordered my Moto X Pure today. I got all my points, and I'm gonna order my Moto X Pure. It looks fantastic. It's got a 1.8 hexacore 808 processor. How fantastic is that? Ooh, I like that way better. There we go. Hey, now I can read it, kind of. All right. Yeah, I can't sleep either. I've had like 6 hours of sleep in 2 days, so I might be just a little bit ridiculous. Mr. Carroll, Mr. Not Me Carroll, where? How do you get them points? Okay, this is how I get the points. Everybody has asked me this. This is how I get the points. Any sales rep from Motorola. I don't think it even matters what your carrier you're working for, or if it's a retailer or corporate store, because I work for a retailer. You sign up for what is called Moto Insiders, and every time you sell a device that's on your list, you get points. Like for the Cricket list, it's the E5 Supra, the E5 Cruise, and the G6 Forge, which we don't even have in our store. So all of my points are coming from the E5 Supra and the Cruise. There's the two big ones. The way I got the Supra was in a raffle. I had to sell 5 Supras and do like some training exercises and stuff like that. And that's how I got my Supra. I won it in like the first round of picks. And then I saved up my points from my device sales, from discussion boards, and doing all this other silly stuff. And that's how I got the tablet. Okay, and then I did it again, and that's how I got the X Pure. The girl I work with, Jessie, she won the watch. She just won the $50 gift card, and she's got 2 tablets. Um, I didn't even log on my points because I thought all we can get is one thing, and then because I didn't think I could get this many. I got this many, and I'm in a raffle right now for a Z2 Force, and I kind of want that one too. I want like a whole collect. I love Motorola devices. I really do. All right, so run a 5K. Who would want to? Oh, goodness. Hey, Lady Shay, thanks for joining. All right, so this is something I did learn today. Okay, you know how we all thought that when you went online to buy your device and activate your service with Cricket that you didn't have to pay an activation fee? You have to pay the activation fee. I don't know when they started. I mean, because y'all know I've said, I've got to start charging the activation account, waive it, all that good stuff. Well, I think Cricket Corporate may have been cracking down a little bit because now um, some people came in the store today. They had bought their device and then activated their service online. And just asked them. She said, out of curiosity, how much did you pay? And they tell her, and she said, did you pay an activation fee? And they said, yeah, we think we did. And she looked at their receipt, and yes, they paid an activation fee online for 2 lines, $25 per line. So I guess the days of no activation when you're online are over for online purchases, because I checked the website today, and you do have to pay an activation fee, $25 per line, whether it's in store or an online purchase. So The days of getting around that activation fee have come and have gone. So that's a little something. Let's see. TSB, thank you for joining. Xander Ritten, that does what did Xander Ritten do? Samsung finally let you join what? Why would you even want to join something Samsung? Yeah, that is a rip. That it is. It really is because you're doing the whole thing yourself. At least when I charge an activation fee in the store, I set the phone up, I transfer the contacts, and if you need to come back in the store, like I have a lady that came in today, and I spent a good 45 minutes. I gave her a cup of coffee. She's a lovely lady, very classy, old ginger, like me. And we had I mean, I didn't mind this at all. She's got a new phone. She got the Supra. She really likes it. She's just still learning how to use it. And I helped her, set it up a little bit more. And she's a realtor, so she does need her phone to do certain things for her. And I just helped her set that up, and that's part of that activation fee, at least in my opinion. I want to give you, I want to charge you $25. I'm going to give you something. I don't want you to just, I'm not going to just hand you a box and say, figure it out yourself. On occasion, that does happen, but it's very seldom. Let's see, Metro still let you do a free ESN. Yeah, I mean, I don't get. Hey, Rose Jane, thanks for joining. I mean, I don't like the activation fees, but I have to do it because that is money directly into our store, and our store needs it. We got to pay the bills too. But hey, Magic Tech River, do you? Yes, I am live, and you just missed it. Okay, if you missed it, if you buy your device and activate your service for Cricket Online, you will be paying an activation fee, $25 per line, just like it is in the store. That was what I was just telling. Okay, and something today that I noticed, and it's been staring at me this whole time. You know how we all thought Cricket's getting away from ZTE? Maybe not so much, because on the fall promo that was released at the beginning of the month, ZTE devices are back on it. The Blade X is on it, the X Max is on it, and that damned Overture 3 is on it. I'm hearing they're available to order if you can get it, like, because being at an independent retailer, we order from different places. We get ours, from another warehouse somewhere, and so we can still order those. And I'm hearing that they are still in some stores, although I still don't recommend that X Max. I've seen three this week come back in the store with a glitch, different stuff, and I've traded in. I counted the other day. I think I've got 24 in the box. And I want to say, like, I think there's 8 of them that are in the X Max. And there's only a couple of X's, and those, they have no problem. Um, one of them, yeah, I mean, all of them, they want they want a different phone. They're ready to upgrade. They've had them a long time. They don't really have any problem with the phone. They just want a different phone now. So they're trading them up. There's not any, I don't really see much any problem with the Blade X. It's the X Max that I'm seeing all the problem with. Yeah, I mean, if you can still use theirs, that's great. I'm just seeing, like, I've seen one in the last 2 weeks that wasn't having any real issue. Um, this last couple of weeks, the issue I'm seeing is won't stay charged. The screen is glitchy and doing weird stuff. I'm still hearing that the phone, the fingerprint sensor, the phone won't lock, it unlocks itself. I hear that a lot. It makes phone calls by itself, and it's just doing like freezing up. It's freezing up a lot and won't charge. That's a big one. Um, Maybe the newer batches of phones. I'm wondering because a lot of them I've traded up didn't even come from Cricket. I can think of one right now, a guy from Metro. He had his unlocked, and he said he'd had it like a year. He bought it from Metro, got it unlocked, and traded it over to Cricket. And he'd had it on Cricket for like 6 months before it started messing up. AT&T is another one. Other Cricket stores, like in different areas, because our store is still new. We just opened in February, and I've heard people having them. They bought it when they first came out, and it was great. And then all of a sudden, all at the same time, they all started glitching out. They all started showing problems, and I can reset them a lot of times and make those problems go away. if I do a factory reset. A guy came in last week and Jess was there and he was just fed up with his and she did a reset on his, took it home, gave it to her boyfriend because he was just like, here, throw it away. I don't want it. I'm sick of it. And they're using it for gaming. So let's see. What else do we got? Boost Mobile was good, came out, issues in later batches, exactly. Using sometimes still use it, still like it. I'm on my original ZMAX. Yeah, I mean it's the ZMAXs, the Grand Maxes, the X Max Pros. Some of them they get stuck in a boot loop. Sometimes I can fix those, and sometimes I can't. It's hard to do. It's tricky. You got to reset it. You know, wipe the cache a bunch of times. You got to keep messing with it. But usually I can get it to reset, but not all the time. You know, sometimes what kind of tablet? This is a Moto Tab. This is the 2017 edition. It's by Lenovo, actually. You can see it. There's a branding right here on the side. Yeah, and I like it. It's running Nougat. It's got 2 gigs of RAM. It has excellent power management. Excellent power management. I love this little tab. It does do a little glitch and freeze, and I think it's just because it's running Nougat. Nougat doesn't seem to run as I like Oreo a little bit better than Nougat. Um, I don't know. I just like the features in Oreo better. The only thing I don't like about Oreo, I can't dump the whole cache. I can't just go into the storage and dump the cache for the whole phone. I have to do it each individual app. With Nougat, I could do the whole cache at one time. No live from you? No. So, oh, I done forgot again. Shit, I checked T-Mobile's coverage because like my DM came in yesterday and he has T-Mobile and he said that was the first time he had ever gotten a signal there. And used to Metro, T-Mobile, neither one would work in this area, and I'm hearing more and more people coming in. I'll have Metro, and oh, do you get service? Yeah, I get a little service, and now they're saying, yeah, the service is fine, but it could be better. And now I'm hearing great service and Metro and T. I ran into somebody. I was doing laundry a couple weeks ago and ran into somebody that had moved here and he had T-Mobile, and he had service too because T-Mobile and Metro, neither one would work here for a very long time unless you were like right in the middle of town. And um, since I want to say April was the first time I've heard of Metro working here. We have a big thing every spring, and the carnival comes through. And one of the carnival guys was on Metro. He said he got a great signal here, and I checked their coverage map tonight. According to their coverage map, and we know how coverage maps are. According to their coverage map, they do have coverage here. Maybe not in the way out and like outside of our county area. There is no coverage, but uh, the Sprint and the T-Mobile thing, I was reading up a little bit on that, and Sprint basically, as we know, admitted their coverage sucks. And the FCC may be concerned about decreasing competition and just driving prices up. I don't really think that's going to happen. I think it's going to stiffen the competition because T-Mobile may just absorb all of the Sprint's coverage, and the few places Sprint may have coverage that T-Mobile doesn't is they're not going to have coverage now, and that's also going to give them even more financial resources to really increase their coverage. And I want to see that happen. I really want to see that happen. I want to see somebody give Verizon and AT&T a run for their money, bring the prices. you know Prepaid prices are great across the boards. There is a price plan to fit every budget on pretty much every carrier, for all the prepaid carriers, but not in the big postpaid carriers. Verizon and AT&T are killing people. I mean, I'm hearing like ridiculous prices. My aunt, she is on Verizon and she is paying like almost $500 for 4 lines, and that's ridiculous. They don't even have unlimited. They've got like 22 gigs shared. What is that about? 22 gigs shared, and one of them is my 18-year-old daughter. So, she's always going over. And I don't know. I just really want to see somebody give Verizon and AT&T a run for their money and just really stiffen that competition. Let's see. Ooh, I should have worn my glasses. Yes, my DM has T-Mobile. He showed me the speed test, and like my boss doesn't like the speed test. He did download the Open Signal because we've got the tower map on there, and he really liked that. It's become very helpful for us. Um, but he said he didn't like the speed test. He didn't believe they were right and they were accurate. He didn't like them. So my DM comes up to me and he's asking me, "How's your YouTube channel going?" And we're talking about it and everything, and we're talking about the new plan. And I told him I wasn't real sure, because of the throttling. That's what and the 480p. What is that about? I mean, come on, really? The speeds? I saw that speed test. That looked fantastic. I may end up seeing if I can't change over to that one, because I really need some better speeds. But yeah, he puts his down and he runs his speed test, and he was like, "This is T-Mobile." And I was like, "You've got T-Mobile?" He was like, "Yeah." That's what he said. He'd never gotten a signal here, but their speeds was ridiculous. I mean, it's like, wow, I wish. And so yeah, my DM, he's got T-Mobile. Verizon needs to lower. Yes, Verizon does, and AT&T. A lot of our customers, this one guy in particular, he was like the first one to buy the Supra, and he had AT&T. He had three lines, and they were paying like $315 for just a little, like a little bit of data. I don't think it was very much. He told me, but I don't remember. It was like maybe 4 gigs per line, something like that. It wasn't a whole lot. Hey, Pittsburgh fan, thanks for joining. See, let me try and see if I missed anything. Everything is so blurry and won't focus. I really should have grabbed my glasses. Do you tank the speeds I've seen on Discord? People are seeing super slow speeds. Super slow speeds on Cricket are pretty normal, but honestly, I've known about this for a little while, and I just really couldn't say much about it. And as soon as this was released, my speed test went up, but only on certain towers. I've noticed that my tower, I bounce off of two towers when I'm at home, and one of those towers gets better speed than the other tower, and they're both about the same distance apart. Now, when I'm at work, I'm off of a different tower and I get such better speeds. I don't know. I've heard that AT&T bases their speeds on the number of users in a given geographic area. The more users that are in an area, the higher those speeds are going to be. If there's fewer users, then obviously those speeds are going to be lower. So I'm really wondering, what is the difference? Because like at work, there's no real houses around there. There's like an apartment complex where my dad lives, and it's around the corner, maybe a quarter mile away, a half mile away. It's not very far, but there's no other residential areas there. It's all commercial, it's all shopping centers, and there's a car wash across the road. There's no houses. Um, so I really don't know. I'm very curious though. I have noticed like the ones even outside, when I go outside and run a speed test, then they're still not nearly as good as they are when I'm at work. And that's not on our Wi-Fi. Like our Wi-Fi sucks. It's terrible. But my speeds are so much better at work than they are at home. But the day that I found out about this, my speed went up. I went from running, and I've been on the max plan, you know, and I've been running anywhere from 4 to 7 on a good day for the download, and it jumped up over 8 almost every time now. And my upload speed still sucks, but the download speed is at least better, and it's over 8 almost every time now. Let's see. Say no to postpaid, go to prepaid. Yes, exactly. Everybody comes in and they ask me about, well, do I have to sign a contract? No, it's prepaid. Some people have never been on prepaid, they don't understand prepaid, and then after I explain it to them, you pay a month in advance. And they say, well, what happens if we don't like the service or something? And I said, you don't pay your bill. And they're like, what? And I was like, you just don't pay your bill. You pay in a month in advance. If you don't want the service, you don't pay your bill, there's no penalty. And they're just like, oh, wow, fascinated, completely fascinated by it. How much are the E5 Supra? 179 right now. They're full retail 179. Switching to T-Mobile. Okay, Pittsburgh says I'm switching to T-Mobile on November 9th from Boost Mobile. And where I live, Boost Mobile doesn't cover where I live. And when I call, it's good. Falls. Yeah, I wouldn't. Boost really doesn't work much here. Um, it doesn't work hardly at all here. In Tennessee, the only areas I know of for sure that Boost will run on is like Nashville and Memphis. Knoxville, I'm hearing Boost doesn't even. I thought it was working in Knoxville, but it's not even working in Knoxville. Apparently, AT&T and Verizon are dominating Knoxville too, and Knoxville's a big, big place. That's where my daughter goes to school. I've been there before. I went to ball camp there. Knoxville's a really big place. It's not a little small town. And I was kind of surprised to find out, there's really no competition. AT&T and Verizon, that's it. It's them two, trying to outprice each other. I don't know what they're trying to do. Um, but yeah, there's no Boost here. Boost is just like if you get out of Nashville Metro, as far south as Smyrna, it's not going to work. You get outside of Shelby County, that's where Memphis is. It's not going to work at all. Period. It doesn't even work in Jackson. Shay Kennedy, yes, shout out to Shay Kennedy. I saw that. I could not come in that live stream to go for it or not. I was in the middle of something that I was like kind of doing, and I could not. That was not dinner. That was before dinner, but I was in the middle of something and I couldn't, like break away from that. But Shay Kennedy, I saw your banner. It looks fantastic. Let's see. Oh, I really should have grabbed my glasses. Oh, thank you, Rose Jane. Are you talking to CV Tech? I don't know. I'm reading them backwards. So anyway, yeah, okay. All right. Throw me some questions. Today it was kind of slow day at work. We didn't have any, real big excitement. I almost went live from work. Don't deter the fact that Boost is great overall. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I mean, as a company, it might be great, but if they want to really compete, they're going to have to do something about their coverage. They're going to have to buy some coverage from somebody, rent some towers, do something. Oh, there it is. So anyway, what do you want to hear about tonight? I have a new cricket. We have a new phone. Um, I did the unbox on it just to basically have something to do, and I was gonna set it up anyway, so why not do an unboxing on it? I'll have it up and live tomorrow. Well, not live, but up and running tomorrow. We got the. Are you ready for this? The Alcatel Pixie Theater for like $50. Oh, okay. Sprint should roam on T-Mobile and vice versa until the merger happens. Yeah, Sprint's got to do something because they're gonna fall. They're just gonna, their coverage is really not that great. Um, I don't think they work at all here anywhere in Tennessee. They used to, and then they just kind of got pushed out. So, and Sprint's never worked here. Where I'm at, like I say, it's like I'm right on the Kentucky line. Not giving you an exact location, but right on the Kentucky line, kind of in between Nashville and Memphis. As you go north and take a right from Memphis to Nashville, then you'll come through here. But yeah. So anyway, I set up an Alcatel Pixie today. Oh, Samuel Carroll, you jumped in. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for joining. But yeah, um, so I set up an Alcatel Pixie today, and it looks like a good phone for like older people or kids that are gonna want to watch something. Older people that maybe just have a hard time seeing the screen. Not terribly impressed, but wonderfully, wonderfully thankful and grateful that he did not get any more of the Prelude Plus phones. Ugh. T-Mobile beat Sprint, absolutely. Kenneth Marlin, going back to bed. Thanks so much for joining. I'm not far from it. I'm not going to be on here very much longer, just a few more minutes. Like I said, I've had 6 hours of sleep in the last couple of days. I don't know what it is. I've just been like going to bed and staring at the ceiling. I don't know. I just can't sleep. And tonight it's starting to catch up to me. So yeah, I'm going to be getting off of here in probably about another 5 minutes. So I'll have my Moto X Pure. Um, here in a couple of weeks. It said 4 to 6 weeks, and then I validated my employment status and all that, and it said they were going to get it to me. I think it took just like 2 weeks to get hers, and it's about how long it took to get my tab was 2 weeks. And hopefully I'll win the Z2 Force too, and I can have a whole Motorola collection. So I'm pretty happy with that. CV Reptilian. 4 to 6? No, I hope not. I don't want to wait that long. I think Jess waited like two. I waited 2 weeks for my tablet, 3 weeks, something like that. It wasn't very long, and then I had it. So I'm hoping I don't have to wait too long because I really want. It's got a 21 megapixel camera. The battery is not the best. Jess had been using the X Charge, which it's got that 4,500 milliamp battery in it. It's almost as good as the Supra. Great power management. So she was going a while without a charge, and now she's on the charger, and she doesn't use her phone like I use my phone. She's not on hers quite as much as I am. And she's on the charger usually by 5 o'clock. She's on the charger at work. So thanks you for joining, Rose Jane. You have a good weekend too. But I'm really looking forward to that 21 megapixel camera. I'm still going to be using the Super for my daily driver just because I like it. I love it. It's fantastic. I absolutely love my Supra. I'm not going to drop that at all. I do want the X Pure for my daily driver, and I was looking up the exact specs because it's coming straight from Motorola, unlocked. That's why it's the Pure, because it's unlocked. It has no bloatware. Absolutely no. It's guaranteed to have no bloatware. And it's got 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of storage, and that monster processor. 1.8 hexacore 808 Snapdragon processor. I am excited. Oh, Sam, Carol, you're on your Supra. How you liking that? How you like that? Have you figured out all the features and stuff to it yet? The best kind to get, yeah, that's the unlock definitely. Because I mean, my Super didn't have all the bloatware that regular Cricket devices have, and I did find a little bit more on that today. Um, in Tribe, they were posting all about it was a big long thing about mobile services, and all of us across the boards were all disabling it. And somebody from Cricket Corporate was on there saying, do not disable this app, blah, 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 blah. Well, everybody's still disabling the app. They're denying permissions on it, and we're shutting it down as best we can. And I did it in the last 2 days. In addition to every phone I have activated and every phone Jess has activated, between me and Jess, and now Sam, my boss, and Omar. Omar, he's new. He's Sam's brother. He's working with us now, and I showed him yesterday, and I made sure he knew how to do it and had him do it today, so he knows exactly what to do with mobile services, because I know of at least 8 different devices that have come back in the store with the same issue over and over again, and it's all from mobile services. It does horrible stuff to your phone. Let's see. Xander, do you think Metro by T-Mobile on the 8th will impact Cricket? I think Cricket's really going to have to step up their game, or it may it'll be positive. I think for the customers if when Cricket steps up their game, because you know following my theory of expanding coverage, um, that's going to bring in more competition. That's going to drive the prices down, at least temporarily, in the form of specials and deals and port-ins. Last spring, right after we opened the store, there was this. That's when they launched the unlimited plan and the what is now the unlimited two, I think, and they gave everybody that was switching $10 off their service for the first 12 months of service. So if you came in with one line and you signed up for the $55 plan, you got $5 off of that first month. And you sign up for auto pay. No, it was sign up for auto pay, and you got $5 off a month. And if you're switching from any carrier other than AT&T, you got an additional $10 off every single month. So $15 off for a year, and it brought that from down to 55 down to $40 for one line. That was just a one line deal, and it was we were so busy. We hit 100 activations in our first month, and that was a lot because we had a lot of window shoppers on top of that too. And then during all that, right after that, Cricket had their birthday sale, and all of these almost every phone in the store was $19, and I want to see something like that again. And I think that might be enough to do it if it does prove. Because I've already talked to one, he was a kind of a window shopper that came in, and he was wanting to open a Metro store there. And Metro told he was like trying to get set up as an authorized retailer for Metro, and they told him he was going to have to because the towers, hadn't been upgraded, that they had to upgrade all the towers, and that he was going to have to put up all this money and back and invest in it was something to do with the coverage and with the tower upgrades and everything, and getting the towers online for Metro in this area, like all over West Tennessee. And it was going to be more trouble than it was worth, and he didn't want to do it. But he was really wanting to bring Metro into this area because there's not any small town metros here. They're all in West Tennessee, Jackson, and Memphis, and those are both pretty big places. So let's see, let's catch up here. Hooey. Jose Perez, I'm having buyers regret the E Plus looks, feels, and runs so much better than the Stylo 4. And like I said, RJ Stream, I would gladly sacrifice NFC in full HD. Cricket got the good Stylo 4. My customers that have the Stylo 4 absolutely love it. My nail girl, she's got the Stylo 4. She absolutely loves it. It does have a fantastic camera. It is fast. Um, it's an LG and it lacks features. That's the issue there. It lacks features. It's bigger. It's just a bigger version. A faster version, absolutely. A bigger version, yes. I do hear it's got good power management and good RAM management, which is great. And that makes it a little bit better device. But, you know, it depends on what you're doing with it too. Like she's listening to music and taking pictures. She does Instagram, that's her big thing from it. Other people that do a lot of gaming may not be having that experience. I put Darkness Rises on the one at the store, and it did fine. I didn't even include it in the video because it was pointless. It was the same as the Super. It was just as smooth. So let's see what else we got here. 720 on the Moto. It is LG. Yeah, it looks great. Oh, and my LG 1080. 1080. Upload in 4K. I love it. Magic Tape Review Lurk Squad. I Voltic, thanks for watching. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Kevin Linares. You my mom? Okay. Discordians, that's right, Discordians. Shout out to the Discord crew. Y'all rock. I wasn't sure if anybody was going to join in or not. I saw the main Juan was live, and I didn't want to be rude and go in under him. He didn't really look like he was doing much. I didn't know what he was doing, so I'm just like, I can't stay up all night and wait on this. Y'all still guessing my sign? Y'all ain't gonna guess his sign. You think he's really gonna give you his real birthday? He's a Libra. Scorpios, you gotta watch out for them. CV Tech, who can guess yours? I don't know. I'd say you're a water sign. You're either a Pisces or a Cancer. Pineapple pizza, that's John's sign. Pineapple pizza is awesome. Ham and pineapple pizza is where it's at. Juan Rodriguez, known as MTR, that's funny. Cricket Tramp Stamp is Jody. No, CV Tech ain't no Leo. Let's see. Amazing T-Mobile has four bars at Verizon, one where you're located now. People tell me that at least in this area, everywhere that Verizon didn't pick up, AT&T picks up. And if AT&T don't pick up, Verizon don't pick up, except for in a couple of areas in this little place, and I call it the dark hole. Nobody picks up. Scorpion. Hey, David Wilson, thanks for joining. Let's see. MTR Cricket Squad. Nobody knows the sign. CV Tech, I still say you're a Pisces or a Cancer, but more Pisces than Cancer. All right, I'm getting ready to wrap this up because I've still got to wind myself down, walk this dog, and then put myself to bed because I've got a full day tomorrow. We only had 10 activations today, so I got a feeling tomorrow's going to be pretty busy too. If it's not, I might live stream from the store. We never know what we're doing. We kind of got, towards the end of the day, kind of goofing off a little bit. Hey, Meal Hustles, how you doing? All right, I'm going to drop this one more time. If y'all want to throw me some love, it is greatly appreciated. I made my first furniture payment today, y'all. I'm so proud of my furniture. It is the first time I've ever gone in a furniture store and just picked out what I wanted, financed it, and paid for it like a grown up. I've been adulting. No, she don't use iPhone. Oh, Michael West, thanks for joining. Let me figure out how to do a mod. Hold up. And I'll go ahead and make some of y'all mods. Oh, I don't know how to do that. I highlighted your name and it didn't give me that option. It says go to channel, report, remove, or put you in timeout or to hide you. I don't want to do any of those things. I don't know how to make you a mod. You're a Libra. I I get along with Libras. Oh, I have to do it from computer. Okay, I'll tell y'all what. If it is slow the next couple of days, um, I'll come on live at work and do it from a computer. How about that? Oh, no, flip it back over where I can see it. There we go. Men will sleep on my couch. I have a love seat. I don't even have a real couch. Maya has the chaise. I had this big chaise lounge, right? And I mean, like me and my son were about to fight over it, and the dog takes it over. I mean, it was so good because I could come in from work, kick back, throw my feet back, and just like prop up just right. Take me a little time out. Not now. The dog took it over. Thank you, Jose Perez. You have to be on an iPhone or a computer. I'll check tomorrow. I'll try to come on tomorrow. If it's not busy, I'll come on for a few minutes tomorrow. Just a day from Scorpio. Who's on the cusp? All right, everyone, drop your sign. I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo. So, if y'all can't tell, I am a Leo. All right. I am fixing to get on out of here and take this dog out and go to bed. I will see everybody in Discord and in the live stream. Go access old lives and click on people's names. Cool. Thank you, Xander Ritten. Hey, I'm still figuring all this stuff out. What did y'all think about the last couple of videos I did? Because they took forever to make, and I just want to know if they were worth it or not. Because, like my Samsung video, the Note 9 video, I had 4 likes and 2 dislikes, and I mean, like 60 something views. So lots of people watched it. And the camera review that I put up that went up this morning, what did y'all think about those two? Tell me what you think real quick before I leave. That way, I mean, they took forever to make and a lot of detailed editing. So, and I mean, like I said, I'm still learning how to do all this stuff. So I mean, I feel like it's getting better. What do y'all think? Let me know real quick. Your sign is hustler. It's getting better. Cool. You like the super camera review? Yeah, I finished that one up last night walking the dog. I had forgot. I was like just nearly delirious. Your live streams are getting better too and more views. Yeah, thank you so much. You watched the full video this morning in the camera review. Cool. What'd you think about it? I learned how to do more stuff with it. And I'm still trying to find a graphics app that I like and that will run so I can do animations and stuff. And I just can't find one it's not what I need. Like I found cartoonist apps. I downloaded one today. I just haven't had time after I downloaded it to really mess with it any at all. And I'm going to try and do a slideshow for that because I am answering Mill Hustle's challenge and I have a 3 best and 3 worst $100 phones coming to you. Cool. in almost every city surrounding me. That's because you're a hustler. Y'all ever noticed when Lady Red is unavailable? I mean, come on. Like, I'm really at work at 9 o'clock at night. Do you watch Swamp People? I used to. Um, I don't have cable now. I have Netflix and Hulu. So can't wait to taste Stifler's mom tomorrow. I bet. There you go. Is the title going to say response to Mill Hustles? Yes. Challenge accepted Mill Hustles. How's that for a title? All right, I'm going to wrap this up for real now. Y'all have been great. I'll see you in Discord. I'll see you in the other lives. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Which one am I on here? Oh yeah, and I am putting together a blooper reel, and yeah, it's got like some words and all of it. If you're easily offended, don't watch it. But I'm putting that together. Okay. See y'all next time.